Hello, my name is Toby and welcome to another RPG Maker VX Ace video. In this video I'm showing some very early footage of my game Nova Skies that I'm making. So I'm just going to click play and run you through it right now. So this is a sort of a sci-fi puzzle sort of game. At the moment there's not any combat in it. So this is later on in the game. These are our two main characters, Mycon and Tobias. Mycon is the guy with the red hair and Tobias is the guy with the red jacket. So what it is Mycon has his own skills and so does Tobias. Tobias is more physical. He has a wrench tool and he's trained in engineering, and Mycon is very good at hacking and messing with computers. So we're in this facility that manufactures robots, and Mycon is going to take control of the droid. So now we've got a character swap going on here, and what we want to do is go over to this red box and self-destruct. So then we go back to the characters, we can wait, and it blows up and gets rid of the box. So that's cool, now we can get through. So here's a new feature that I've just implemented. So as you can see right now we've got a clone of Tobias here. That won't actually be there in the final game. That's just to make this video easier. What's going to happen is you're going to enter a room and there's going to be a cutscene that splits the characters up, and then you're going to be able to switch between the characters at any point. So this is how it would normally look. I'm playing as Tobias now. I can wander around at any point. Press Q, switch characters. Now I'm playing as Mycon. And when you've got to a certain part of the room or whatever, then a cutscene will rejoin them. So here we have, this is sort of a dungeon area that is kind of a culmination of all of the skills that you've learned throughout the game. So I'm going to switch characters. I'm going to put Tobias over this side. So as you can see, we've got this guard patrolling up and down, and we've got these timed lasers that flash on and off. So what we can do to make it easier for Tobias to get by is with Mycon we can hack the computer console here. Right now there's no hacking mini game. There's going to be like, I'm hacking mini games for every time you hack, but I haven't made one for this particular part of the game yet. So what's going to happen is I'm going to access the cameras. I think it's cam 1 I want. I'm going to change that because right now basically it's just toggling one set of cameras on and the other set of cameras off, and the same with the lasers. But I think I'll just have, it's just confusing having two different LAS 1, LAS 2, so I'm probably just going to have a toggle feature where you can just toggle them on and off. So I think that should have worked. If that's right, then the lasers stay off for longer, making it a bit easier. So now I'm going to switch characters to Tobias, wait for the guard to come down. Walk behind him. The camera is off, so I can go into this room. If it was on, I would have got caught by the camera. Brilliant. Now we got by there. So now I need to switch the lasers back to how they were. I assume it's LAS 2. Yeah, that looks right. So you can actually walk up next to the robot fella here, and because you're sort of out of his line of sight there, you can get by quite easily. So I'm just gonna save it in case something goes wrong. So here we have an area which requires your characters to split up to solve a puzzle. This island here has a computer console, and there's a bridge on the left, and there will be a bridge on the right. But we need to get Tobias to go over this way and he needs to get through here, so we need to switch the lasers around again. So I'm going to just hack that. There is like a password, so that you can type the password in without having to hack, if you find the hacking too hard. So I think Les won, there we go. So now we can switch back to Tobias, move him up here, switch back to Mike and hack the lasers again. We want Les 2 this time, there we go. Yeah, so you can see that it's going to be better to have just a toggle, because it's just confusing otherwise. So here's a treasure chest on the left, we can't get to that, so again switch back to Mike and lasers, there's 1. Now we can get over here, so we've got a hacking tool, that's just something that makes hacking easier. So now we've got a switch here, so if we press that, then that changes the bridge so that Mike can get across. And if we go down here, wait for the guard to turn away, so now we can get across this bridge here. But Mike can't interact with things that Tobias can interact with, so you need to be skilled with a wrench to operate the switch. And the same goes for computers. Tobias can't use the computers, only Mike can do that. So let's switch this back. So unfortunately this steam here shouldn't be here. I'm going to have to sort that out, so that's just a little error. But what's going to happen is you're going to send Tobias up here. There's going to be like valves that Tobias can turn, and then that sort of reverses where the steam is. So this is another area with a guard. So we want to get Mike over this side. Right now the guard sight isn't actually on this particular guard, but I'm going to try and keep out of his line of sight anyway. So as you can see, that this floor on the left there is electrified. So if I just switch back to Tobias here, I'm just going to cheat and walk over here to show you what it looks like when you get electrified. So that's going to either kill your character or take away some HP or something. But if Tobias has got the right tool, he can go over to this machine here and reverse the current, and now you can walk on it without getting electrocuted. And that also affects where Mike is, so now you can see that the top one and the bottom one are electrocuted, but not the middle one. So what we need to do is reverse the steam. So I'm going to just nip back over here, reverse the steam, switch characters. So now I need to time it so I can get in here and get over to this, access the lasers. I think that's what I want to do. Ah, so here we go. This is, I forgot to hack it, but the password for the lasers I believe is acid. Yeah. So I think I want las 2. There we go. So I shouldn't be able to walk on that. That's a little error there. Oh no, I was holding down the control key, that's why. So anyway, this is basically a look at all of the different mechanics that we've got for switching characters at the moment and the way I'm implementing them. This is what happens when you get caught by a camera, by the way. I think that needs to be a little bit quicker. Caught on CCTV or caught on camera or whatever, and then it just puts you back a little way back, so you've got to make your way through again, so it's not going to like throw you in jail or anything. So you know, I hope you liked this video. If you've got any more ideas on ways I could use the switching character mechanic for puzzles, etc., please let me know, and I'll see you in the next one.